Good evening, good evening. Welcome, guys. Thank you very much for being in class. Welcome, Oscar, Jaime. Really appreciate, darling. Andrea,
Hello.
reaction. Hello, hello, hello. Remember, guys, to have your full name, okay, Andrea? No problem. It's okay. I know you're gonna change it in a while. I know. Okay, guys, how was your day? Was it good? Was it a good day today? No, yes, maybe,
Yes,
tomorrow, yeah, okay. Everybody repeat. English is easy. One, two, three.
English is easy.
Easy. What is the secret? Practice, practice,
Just
practice.
practice and practice.
That's the secret. Practice, practice, and practice. Okay. It's very, very, very important. One, to study the verbs, read the book, practice with your hobbies, listening to music, watching TV, doing many things that will help you improve. Okay, will help you improve a lot. Okay, let's start right now with listening practice. I'm gonna share right now a page, well, a link for you to practice listening, and I'm gonna give you some minutes for you to answer. Okay, so let me look for the page right now. Okay, I got it over here. The name is ESL Lab. Very good, ESL Lab. I'm going to share with you right now, and we're going to be practicing listening, which is very, very important. We're going to go intermediate section, and we're going to start practicing with this one, student credit card. Let's watch um, a little bit about, let's see a little bit about what are they going to be talking about. Pre-listening exercise. Can you read this part, Andrea? Student credit cards. Yes, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, today.
Pardon, sorry,
No
sorry.
problem. It's okay.
Um, Students' credit cards are becoming more and more popular, and a number of websites sites can provide information on comparing your options. With these ideas in mind, what are the advantages,
Advantages.
advantages and disadvantages of using credit cards, particularly for people your age in a similar
Financial
financial
situations.
situation.
Very good. Uh-huh. First question, guys. Do you have credit cards?
I want.
Hmm. Do you have advantages when you have credit cards? For example?
I think yes. Yes. To question. I have a credit card, and I think there is a good advantage because, for example, you can you will can get um, additional discounts, for
Mhm.
example, uh,
So,
point that you can change with products or
uh-huh.
used to pay.
So you will have discounts, and you will have also points that you can use to buy things, to buy products.
Yes,
Okay, okay, very good. What other advantages can you mention? Uh-huh.
In my case, I don't have credit cards.
You don't have credit cards.
No.
Why?
Well, I think it's in my case. I mean, it's
Yes,
my
yes.
poor opinion, right?
Yeah, it is your
I don't.
personal.
Yeah, I don't like it so much because sometimes when you uh, late some pay is very
Yeah.
complicated to out of this type of credit card. So I don't like it. I try to live for my salary only.
Good job.
Mhm.
It's okay. It's okay.
No,
That's the problem. When you forget your payment day or
I
you are
know I know
delayed, huh?
is if you are strict or disciplined when you pay. So if it's okay, you have credit
Yeah.
card, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So in my case, I don't know so much discipline about this.
you have
Very
to
Jaime?
no, Ronald.
Ronald.
You have to have not as no. I think that it is not restricted, but you have to have some education about the use. In our
Mm.
country, this is a big problem because the band started to give a lot of credit cards, but in any time they they gave education about the use.
Excellent. It's true.
Mhm,
The bank gives, right, the credit cards a lot to anyone, but we don't but we don't but we don't have education. In the school, nobody
mhm.
teaches us. No
Yeah.
information, no information.
Mhm.
Excellent. Andrea. Attack, Andrea. Go.
No, it's not attack.
No,
Only
no.
I sorry, but I really want the credit card because I have a plan and I saw this is strict to me to pay. I actually as I don't know hace poco. How do you say hace poco?
Some time ago,
Sometime,
Some
sometime ago.
some
Mhm.
time ago, but let me check. Let me check for the right phrase.
some time ago, I received my first credit in Prado, and this first one, the first thing buy is a closet. I really want that closet. Is the best thing I've in my life in this moment. I really
Hey.
excited for this, but I think in my case, the banks don't want me a credit card only, but only because only to my age. I don't know.
Because of your age. How old are you?
Actually, I
18.
have no, no. I have 22 years.
You are 22 years old. Okay.
Yes, and the year age limit to give a credit card is 25. So I'm
Ah.
very angry for this. Actually,
Yeah. Wow, right?
yes.
Irresponsible people, because if you are 22 years old and you're working and you're responsible, so why don't they give you like the credit card?
Well, I don't know. I don't in deep search deepless when said I don't. I when they said me I don't give us a credit card example. I don't I don't searches deepless in that situation. But the only reason for I have a credit card is because I want to make a historical credit history because this facilitate to me the
Facilitates?
facilitate the bank gives me more money or more credits to buy a house or a car. But
Excellent.
the
Okay.
first principle is a house,
Of
Yeah.
course, of course. Great
and
job, great job.
that is all.
Very good, nice idea. Yes. So it means that when the bank, I mean, oh, that's interesting. When the bank told you
Mhm.
that it was impossible for you to get a credit card, you didn't investigate, but later
Well,
on, you got it.
well, the principal reason for that banks don't give me a credit card is because I don't have credit history.
Ah, okay.
Eh,
Credit historial, huh?
Yes, in part it's good because I don't I don't in the com, but
You're not, huh?
I'm not in the com. But when my first credit in Prado and I pay on time, that give me I don't know benefits when bank searching my credit historial. They see my solvents always
Ah,
by a
okay.
thing, and that's give me a more possibility to give me the credit. So that's
Very
it.
good.
Solo
Good
por eso
job.
saqué el closet.
It's excellent. Very good, very good. Hace poco, recently,
Recently, okay.
recently.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so advantages and disadvantages, right? A lot of advantages, Andrea mentioned, Ronald, Jaime, and at disadvantages, Alejandro said, right? Some disadvantages, for example, if you don't pay on time, you can get some, you can get issues, you can be in troubles, right? You're gonna pay uh, extra money, charges, and everything. And we don't want that. We don't want to lose money. But what Ronald said is very important. We don't have education. And Andrea tried to learn, right? She has tried to learn, tried to investigate. So, but it depends on every person. Some people like them, some other people hate them. Some other people say, no, we don't need that. It's okay. It's okay. Haha. Idioms. Pay attention to these idioms. Remember, idioms are like phrases similar to Spanish, right? Spanish, a caballo regalado no se le busca la. It's an idiom. In English, idiom. For example, this dough, informal for money. Hey, I need more dough to pay off my credit card bill. Dough. I need more dough. Similar to I need more in Spanish, a word that is informal for money.
Plata.
I need more plata. Very good. I need more
Mhm, mhm.
billuyo. Billuyo. I need more
Pesos.
XPS. Very good. More informal in Spanish. Billet. Okay. And more informal, so a word that more informal.
Lana.
Listo.
Lana.
Yes.
Excellent, right?
Pisto.
Pisto, right?
Feria.
Feria,
Ajá,
feria. La feria. I need more dough. In English, you can say dough. Have money to burn. Have a lot of money. I get money to burn. Sarah's dad always gives her a big allowance, so she has money to burn. Pay attention. The woman got a credit card because she wants to build a good credit rating, doesn't want to borrow money from family. She wants to buy things at a discount. The woman didn't buy a stereo, a TV, a digital camera. The man says that a problem with credit cards is that they can't be used in all countries. It can lead to internet fraud. Interest rates are very high. The credit card limit on the woman's car is about 20,000, 18,000, 12,000, $21,000. The man suggests that the woman come up a financial management plan, pay off her debt with birthday money, shred her credit cards. Pay attention. Lights, camera, action. I'm gonna share this.
DVDs you wanted, Aunt. Hi, sis. I just came over to drop off the DVDs you wanted, Aunt.
Hey, wow. Where did you get all of this stuff?
I bought it. So what do you think of my new entertainment center? And the widescreen TV?
Bought it?
And my new DVD player. Here, let me show you my stereo. You can really rock the house with this one.
But where did you get the dough to buy all this? You didn't borrow money from Mom and Dad again, did you?
Of course not. I got it with this.
This? Let me see that. Have you been using Dad's credit card again?
No, silly, it's mine. It's a student credit card.
A student credit card? How in the world did you get one of these?
I got an application in the mail.
Well, why did you get one in the first place?
Listen, times are changing, and having a credit card helps you build a credit rating, control spending, and even buy things that you can't pay with cash, like the plane ticket I got recently.
What plane ticket?
Oh yeah, my roommate and I are going to Hawaii over the school break, and of course I need some new clothes for that, so...
I don't want to hear it. How does having a student credit card control spending? It sounds like you've spent yourself into a hole. Anyway, student credit cards just lead to impulse spending, as I can see here. And the interest rates of student credit cards are usually sky high. And if you miss a payment, the rates, well, just jump.
The credit card has a credit limit.
Of $20,000?
No, not quite that high. Anyway.
I've heard enough.
Did I tell you we now get digital cable with over 100 channels?
Hmm?
Oh, and here's your birthday present, a new MP3 player.
Yeah. No, don't tell me. Charged on the credit card. Listen, hey, I don't think having a student credit card is a bad idea, but this is ridiculous. And how in the world are you going to pay off your credit card bill?
With my birthday money? It's coming up in a week.
Hey, let's sit down and talk about how you're going to pay things back. And maybe we can come up with a budget that will help you get out of this mess. That's the least I can do.
One more time.
Hi, sis. I just came over to drop off the DVDs you wanted, and... Hey, wow. Where did you get all of this stuff?
I bought it. So what do you think of my new entertainment center? And the widescreen TV?
Bought it?
And my new DVD player. Here, let me show you my stereo. You can really rock the house with this one.
But where did you get the dough to buy all this? You didn't borrow money from Mom and Dad again, did you?
Of course not. I got it with this.
This? Let me see that. Have you been using Dad's credit card again?
No, silly, it's mine. It's a student credit card.
A student credit card? How in the world did you get one of these?
I got an application in the mail.
Well, why did you get one in the first place?
Listen, times are changing, and having a credit card helps you build a credit rating, control spending, and even buy things that you can't pay with cash, like the plane ticket I got recently.
What plane ticket?
Oh yeah, my roommate and I are going to Hawaii over the school break, and of course I need some new clothes for that, so...
I don't want to hear it. How does having a student credit card control spending? It sounds like you've spent yourself into a hole. Anyway, student credit cards just lead to impulse spending, as I can see here. And the interest rates of student credit cards are usually sky high. And if you miss a payment, the rates, well, just jump.
The credit card has a credit limit.
Of $20,000?
No, not quite that high. Anyway.
I've heard enough.
Did I tell you we now get digital cable with over 100 channels?
Hmm?
Oh, and here's your birthday present, a new MP3 player.
Yeah. No, don't tell me. Charged on the credit card. Listen, hey, I don't think having a student credit card is a bad idea, but this is ridiculous. And how in the world are you going to pay off your credit card bill?
With my birthday money? It's coming up in a week.
Hey, let's sit down and talk about how you're going to pay things back. And maybe we can come up with a budget that will help you get out of this mess. That's the least I can do.
Good job. Okay. The woman got a credit card because she
She wants to build a good credit rating.
excellent. Andrea, look at this word. Credit rating. Credit rating. Let's see. Good job. The woman didn't buy
Stereo.
a stereo. Let's see.
Stereo.
Stereo. A digital
A digital camera.
Didn't buy a digital camera. The man says that a problem with credit cards is that
Interest rates are often very high.
Very high. Good. The credit card limit on the woman's car is about
$2,000.
$12,000.
No, I think that is
20,000.
20,000. Yeah, it's great. $20,000. No, man. Oh, $20,000? No, not quite that high. Anyway, not quite that high. Nearly a certain amount, but not exactly. So while the credit card's limit is not exactly 20,000, it is the only possible answer. The man suggests that the woman come up a financial management plan, pay off her debt with birthday money, shred her credit cards.
Come up
Pay her debt
financial
with
management.
birthday money, I think.
The recommendation of the man is pay off her debt with birthday money.
No, come up
No.
a financial management plan.
Come up, excellent, very good, very good. So we just made a mistake here and over here. Excellent. Let's read quickly. Let's go quickly with the script. See, listen and script. Pay attention, please. This is the script. Pay attention. Hi, sis.
Hi, sis. I just came over to drop off the DVDs you wanted, and hey, wow. Where did you get all this stuff?
I bought it. So what do you think of my new entertainment center? And the widescreen TV?
Bought it?
And my new DVD player. Here, let me show you my stereo. You can really rock the house with this one.
But where did you get the dough to buy all this? You didn't borrow money from Mom and Dad again, did you?
Of course not. I got it with this.
This? Let me see that. Have you been using Dad's credit card again?
No, silly, it's mine. It's a student credit card.
A student credit card? How in the world did you get one of these?
I got an application in the mail.
Well, why did you get one in the first place?
Listen, times are changing, and having a credit card helps you build a credit rating, control spending, and even buy things that you can't pay with cash, like the plane ticket I got recently.
What plane ticket?
Oh yeah, my roommate and I are going to Hawaii over the school break, and of course I need some new clothes for that, so...
I don't want to hear it. How does having a student credit card control spending? It sounds like you've spent yourself into a hole. Anyway, student credit cards just lead to impulse spending, as I can see here. And the interest rates of student credit cards are usually sky high. And if you miss a payment, the rates, well, just jump.
The credit card has a credit limit.
Of $20,000?
No, not quite that high. Anyway.
I've heard enough.
Did I tell you we now get digital cable with over 100 channels?
Hmm?
Oh, and here's your birthday present, a new MP3 player.
Yeah. No, don't tell me. Charged on the credit card. Listen, hey, I don't think having a student credit card is a bad idea, but this is ridiculous. And how in the world are you going to pay off your credit card bill?
With my birthday money? It's coming up in a week.
Hey, let's sit down and talk about how you're going to pay things back. And maybe we can come up with a budget that will help you get out of this mess. That's the least I can do.
Okay, I'm going to share right now the script, the link for the script through the chat of Zoom, and I'm going to share it also in WhatsApp, right? We're going to work in pairs, 4 minutes. Please practice reading, yeah, reading the script. Let me see, I'm going to share right here. In pairs, okay, in pairs. Practice reading the script. Let me see, 4 minutes, it's 8:56, 9 p.m., we come back. Lights, camera, action.
Hi, good evening, Roxy.
Hello.
Go ahead, try to share the screen, right, and start practicing, go ahead.
Yes.
Could you share your screen, Roxana?
Yes, let me try.
Good evening, Jose Isaias.
Good evening. There is, but I mean, Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, yes,
Good
yes.
evening.
Good evening.
Okay. I don't know. Is Jonathan first or Jose?
Yeah, I would like to be the first.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
I'm going to start.
mhm.
Hi, sis. I just came over to drop off the DVDs you wanted. And hey, wow, where did you get all of this stuff?
I bought it. So, what do you think of my new entertainment center and the widescreen TV
Bought it?
and my new DVD player here? Let me show you my stereo. You can really rock the house with this one.
But where did you get the dough to buy all this?
Uh,
You didn't borrow money from mom and dad again, did you?
of course not. I got it with this.
This? Let me see that. Have you been using dad's credit card again?
No, silly. It's mine. It's a student.
Oh, yeah, my roommate. I am going to Hawaii over the school break. And of course, I need some new clothes for that song.
I don't want to hear it. How does having a student credit card control spending? It sounds like you spend yourself into a hole. Anyway, student credit cards just lead to impulse spending, as I can see here, and the interest rates of student credit cards are usually sky high. And if you miss a payment, the rates, well, just jump.
Oh, the credit card has a credit limit.
Oh, 20,000?
No, quite that high anyway.
I hear enough.
Did I tell you we now get digital cable with over 100 channel? Oh, and here's your birthday present, a new MP3 player.
Yeah, oh, don't tell me. Charge on the credit card. Listen, hey, I don't think having a student credit card is a bad idea, but it is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And how in the world are you going to pay off your credit card bill?
Oh, with my birthday money? It's coming up in a week.
Hey, let's sit down and talk about how you are going to pay things back. And maybe we can come up with a budget that will help you get off this mess. That's the least I can do.
Okay.
Good job, good job. And come up with a budget or budget.
But come on with a... ¿Dónde está?
The last one, the last one, the last one. The last sentence.
Budget is in
Budget.
the second.
Budget.
Budget. The
Budget.
last sentence at the end, at the end. Scroll down, scroll down. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. That one, to pay things back. And maybe we can come up with a budget.
Budget.
Budget. Very good. Budget. Excellent, guys. Let's go back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dele. Thank you, Jaime.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Good job, good job, good job. Thank you very much for participating, guys, in each of the activities. Let's continue with the next one.
20,000.
This part. Oh, by the way, do you have any questions with pronunciations? With word pronunciation?
I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
It's a number. How you pronounce 20,000?
$20,000.
Thousand.
Thousands, very good. $20,000. 20,000.
Okay, thank you.
Good. This word,
Teacher,
guys.
teacher,
Uh-huh.
in the first man say stuff. What is stuff?
Stuff similar to things. Similar to things. Like we in Spanish we say, hey, you have beautiful things here. In English it's not good to say things. We say stuff. Like you got a lot of stuff, a lot of things. Things in general, television, stereo, pictures on their walls, so a lot of things, clothes, different kind of things. You got the
Okay,
idea?
teacher, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
This part, guys, budget. Repeat, budget.
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 Good. Other word you consider difficult to pronounce? No?
Teacher, could you repeat the pronunciation of dove
Dough. Very good.
or
The
dough?
dough.
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 Where did you get the
Dough.
dough? The dough.
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 Okay.
Okay. Good job.
And teacher, when it says sky high is the same as you say just high.
It's the same, but sky high is giving more emphasis.
Okay.
You just go sky high, like very high, similar to very high.
Okay.
Good job, brother. Good question. Okay, we're gonna finish over here with this part. We finish unit number 2. We're gonna complete this and then we're gonna have a role play. After the role play, we have quiz of verbs and we finish the class. So pay attention. Does your company use basic warehouse functions like receiving, stacking, packing, or shipping? Why is it important to do a thorough needs assessment before hiring a third-party logistics service provider? Tell me if your company uses basic warehouse functions. Yes, it does, teacher. No, it doesn't. I don't know. Nobody?
In my case, yes, teacher.
Excellent job.
Can you repeat, please? Se me
Oh,
trabó.
no problem. It's okay. Does your company use a basic warehouse function like receiving object, receiving the stuff, receiving the materials, stacking, packing, or shipping? Or your
Yes.
company? Yes, it does. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you consider it is important to analyze the necessities, the needs of the company before hiring a third-party logistic?
Yes, it's very important.
Why? Why do you consider it's necessary? It's important.
Because in my company is import company.
Okay. Oh, nice. Nice, Karen.
Yes, it's very important the logistic for inventory in warehouse
Okay. What's the name of your company, by the way?
and the casa.
Okay. What does your company import?
Different products such as candies, oil,
From China.
soap.
No, in Colombia, Chile, Mexico, USA,
Hey,
United
in-
Kingdom.
interesting. So it is necessary that you always analyze your needs first.
Yes, it's very important to analyze.
What happens if you don't analyze or you don't know your necessities, your needs in the company, and you go and hire third-party logistic? What can be some problems, or what can be the situation?
I left I don't remember ventas.
Sales?
Sales. Sales. Yes. We distribution for supermarket
Uh-huh.
is very important. Uh, um, the inventory of products.
And the third-party logistics that you have in the company, it's for delivering the products or for receiving in the company, I'm sorry, in El Salvador the product, or sending the product to the supermarkets? How do you, what does the company do, your third-party logistic? Transportation or warehouse?
Warehouse.
Warehouse.
Yes.
And do you consider the third-party logistic is doing a good or providing a good service for your company?
Yes.
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 Okay. So the company completes with all the processes and everything. Okay. So it fulfills your needs, right? Good job, Karen.
Okay, thank you.
Any other example like Karen in other company?
For example, in my company,
What do you work for?
Herman,
Excellent. Go ahead, tell me.
yeah, we replace a lot of power for that airplane, and we need prepare the schedule for every process. And it's
Okay.
very important the logistic with the third party logistic, because when uh, after the perform some inspection and evaluate that if you need some part, do you need order and receive those part very fast.
Okay.
and and that is important that the logistic, for example, for delivery, my company use FedEx, DHL, and is to receive more fast that's part, and depend that place with the parties are found.
Oh, where the part is found or the parts are
Yes.
found. My goodness. So it's very important to have third-party logistics.
Yes.
Good job. Good job. Okay. But you said something really important. You need to analyze the needs of your company. But pay attention to this vocabulary. We have lead certification, freight forwarding service, disaster recovery plan, cross-docking capability, cross-docking capability. These are logistic services. The service of lead certification, the freight forwarding service. Okay, what is lead certification? Let's match. What is freight for match? Individually, please. Match with the correct meaning. Individually, 3 minutes. Lights, camera, action. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, very good. What is lead certification? What is lead certification?
To me, it's the second term. It provides a point system to score green building design and construction.
Good job. It provides a point system to score green building design and construction. Like a certification, right? To build, to design and build certain constructions. Okay. B, freight forwarding service.
I
I
think it's
think that is the first.
the first one.
The first one, yes. A company that organizes shipments for corporations to get goods from the manufacturer to a marker. Customer or final point, disaster recovery plan.
The last option.
The last option. Set up procedures to recover and protect a business. And finally, cross-docking capability. Products from a supplier are distributed directly to a
Directly.
customer
Yeah.
or retail chain. Okay. Let's look at this last part. Discuss the following checklist with areas to consider when evaluating your third-party logistics, guys. Which are the most important? This is like a check. Well, this is a checklist. Checklist. Do you remember the process that we read about, that we studied how to select the best third-party logistic? So these are some requirements, some ideas in a checklist that you need to take into account. Please, when you have the interview with the companies, it says, please check the column yes or no for each of the statements about third-party candidates. They are financially stable with a long history of successful operation. They have great references. They have a disaster recovery plan. They offer cross-docking capability. They offer freight forwarding services. They have experience in the countries in which you do business. They have leadership in energy and environmental design certification. So this is a checklist when you interview your third-party logistics. But let's check a YouTube video that talks a little bit about questions when you are talking about third-party logistics. Pay attention.
Shipping Things, a show about shipping things. And today we have a very special guest. Hi, I'm Jessie Janae, founder of Lumi, and this is Shipping Things, a show about shipping things. And today we have a very special guest from ShipBob named George. George, come on out here. George? George?
Jessie?
Hi, I'm Jessie Janae, and this is Shipping Things, a show about shipping things. And today we have a very special guest. I've got George here from ShipBob. And George, your last name starts with a W, but I've known you for a while, but I've never said it out loud because I don't know how to say it out loud.
All right.
Do you want to give us a teaser on that one?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Okay.
It's pronounced Wojciechowski.
That isn't easy at all. Wait, Wojciechowski?
Yeah, exactly.
What is that from?
It's from Poland. My parents are from Poland.
It's from Poland.
And so it's a Polish
Okay.
last name.
All
But
right.
for those who don't want to completely enunciate it, you can just say George Wojciechowski,
I just-
and you'll be close enough.
I just say George. How about that?
That works.
Well, thank you for joining us today. And you work at ShipBob. What is your role at ShipBob?
I'm co-founder and LA general manager, as well as San Francisco general manager, which is coming online in the next month or so.
And I've been to your LA facility. We've known each other for a little while. I
Yep.
actually met you when you first came to LA.
You were the first person I met in LA.
Yeah, wow. So ShipBob is like a new kind of 3PL. For people watching who don't know what 3PL stands for, what does it stand for?
Technically, it stands for third-party logistics.
Third-party logistics is great because you're outsourcing the warehouse aspect of your business, and warehouse life can be crazy. We're actually getting a delivery right now, and trying to film.
Right.
First things first, let's say I'm a business and I want to work with you guys.
Right.
I've got my stuff. You've got a warehouse and everything. This is, for our demonstration purposes, people, this is ShipBob. They actually have real warehouses, okay? But this is ShipBob right now, and I'm a business and I want to work with you. How do I get you my stuff?
So even before your stuff arrives at our warehouses, we have an onboarding process, and then kind of backing it up a little bit, where we get our clients set up and get on the same page as to what inventory we're going to be receiving and in what quantities.
Okay.
And once that's arranged, we will work with the client to either get their inventory here from wherever it's manufactured, or we have a pickup mechanism. So if they're located in the areas and the cities in which we operate, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, and soon San Francisco, we have specific ship captains that will go out, pick up the inventory either on a daily basis, say it's like a boutique shop, or a store of some kind, or even if they're just giving us all their inventory for us to warehouse, we can have a mechanism which we'd go pick that up and bring it back to our warehouse and put it into stock.
Okay, so I'm the business. You've got my inventory now. I've got a couple more props to help illustrate. This is me, okay? This is my business's headquarters, all right? This is you. You got ShipBob over there. This is a truck. Hold on here, okay? So this is a truck. This is like, you know, my carrier.
Okay.
And it could be also ShipBob. Like, I guess what you said is that ShipBob sometimes comes right on over to where I'm at and picks up my stuff.
Yep.
And brings it back.
Absolutely. Our vehicles are about 1/8 the size of this truck.
Your cars are like, okay, we know what he means. We'll give him that one, guys. Okay, so let's say you've got my stuff. Your tiny truck. Picked it up and somehow got it successfully back to ShipBob.
Right.
It's there, but I'm assuming that tracking hundreds of items from hundreds of brands is complicated. How do you do that?
Yeah, and that's really when we start to get to work on what we do. When you walk into a warehouse, you'll see that we've separated everybody's items and their SKUs individually by bin location. So we store each individual SKU in its own separate bin, so the inventory never gets commingled with other products or other clients' products.
Okay, so you've got my stuff, you've got it organized. Now, dun dun dun, a customer. This is a customer's house, okay? An end customer. Boom. These people want stuff, right? They went to my website, they checked out, and they're like, give me my stuff. And so I'm over here sitting in my fancy headquarters, which is also a box, but whatever. And you've got my stuff.
Right.
What happens when this person clicks the button on my website? What do I see? And then how do you get it? How do you do it?
Via the integration that we've set up with their website, the orders come into their customized ShipBob dashboard, which we build out for each individual client. And that dashboard essentially acts as an operating software for their shipping.
Cool.
It's completely 360 degrees from tracking to invoices to, inventory levels.
Okay, got it.
So on our end, our fulfillment team sees that that order is live and has come in.
Okay.
It's transmitted electronically with all the different facets of the order, whether it's overnight, 2-day, priority, first class.
Okay.
Our fulfillment team picks those orders from our warehouse, brings it over to our packaging team, and whatever specific needs that client has for their packaging, say they need custom tissue paper or this special type of box, that's already coded into the process. So we know to fulfill those orders with that setup.
That's awesome.
And once we've packaged it, we run it through a price algorithm, which finds the lowest price among the carriers.
When you are just shipping something yourself, like let's say, when you don't have the luxury of this stuff over here and you're just doing this and shipping things directly to these people, you have to figure out everything he just said. You are figuring that out on your own. And then this guy over here, this is what happens now. It's leaving ShipBob, right? And this is usually a big truck. It's not your tiny ShipBob
But before
truck.
this happens, let me stop the truck driving away. Once we've created the label and have decided which carrier and what designation it's going to get sent out to, that tracking number gets re-uploaded back into your Shopify store, your e-commerce store, whatever that may be. It gets uploaded, marked as fulfilled, and your customer gets an email saying, hey, your order's on the way.
Cool.
Here's when you can expect it. Here's the tracking number. So the orders essentially come into your shopping cart and go out via us without you having to do anything. It's all the
Right. You were sitting over here sipping a latte, and this all happened, right? Right. Are you sipping a latte?
We are not sipping a latte.
Okay.
We are hustling to get the packages out.
Okay, got it. Okay, you guys are doing so many awesome things for small businesses, but why the decision to allow them to ship in their own custom packaging?
Most 3PLs, they'll charge, they'll charge a price that won't make that scalable. We make it
Growth and
ridiculously
urbanism.
easy. There's
Yeah.
no
And
additional
finally,
cost for
there's
that
need for
within
existing
reason.
buildings
You know, if
operations
you
Yeah,
need
yeah.
your tissue,
A
a
system
custom
that
tissue
helps building
paper or a
operators and
certain
owners
color or a
minimize
certain type
environmental
of box
impacts
or a
by
box that's been
maximizing
sourced from Lumi,
operational
Yeah.
there's
efficiency.
no additional fee for our clients. And so that's really, really important
huge,
to the
yeah.
current market of e-commerce sellers, people
Yeah.
who are doing really well, to be able to communicate the experience accurately that they're trying to share
Yeah.
and provide for their customer.
I don't know if you know this, George, but I actually did a Kickstarter with like over 3,000 backers back in
Nice.
2012. Yeah, thank you. and when we did that, I'm not ashamed to admit, I didn't know that there was fulfillment options.
Sure.
And we suffered through a lot of things that I don't need to get into. But my question is, why don't young companies know that there are options like you guys? Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, frankly, Jesse, there aren't a lot of options out there that appeal to the new generation of e-commerce sellers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of 3PLs that have been in business and are maintaining their legacy clients, but their
Yeah.
solutions aren't necessarily tailored to these young companies.
Okay.
That's what we're trying to change. So we're trying to change that by creating a fulfillment model that's geared toward the specific needs of this generation of e-commerce sellers.
People just starting out, people who need to, establish their systems from scratch.
And are stressing that connection to their clients. They
Okay.
want to be able to communicate through their packaging, through the way that they're creating and wrapping their product
Yeah.
to their clients. And oftentimes that's not a solution that's available to them. I'm doing this for 2.5, 3 years now. One of the things that we see that is super important is to plan this out in the very early stages, not just for the immediate,
Right.
but also for 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road,
Right,
a year,
scaling.
2 years down the road.
Yeah,
And we try to
yeah.
be that partner to the e-commerce companies that we're partnering with.
If I'm over here sipping my latte, starting my business, and I'm trying to maybe design my business even to be ready for fulfillment,
Sure.
what should I be doing? Or like, do you have any tips for me?
What we found is that a lot of our clients, for the first 3 to 6 months, bootstrap it themselves.
Yeah.
They'll have their friends do it. They'll do it out of their living room. They'll do it out of their office,
Sure.
wherever, we work or whatnot. Exactly. After about 6 months to 2 years, there's been a response to their product.
Yeah.
They know they have a business now. They know that they have an idea that people are responding to. So at that point, it's critical to find a fulfillment partner for the next phase of your business.
Yeah. Can you help me pinpoint when I should reach out or when I should start exploring things?
I think you should do it before you even launch.
Okay.
There's plenty of businesses that we're currently working with and have worked with in the past that reached out to us 3 months, 6 months before they actually sent us their product.
Don't be shy. Reach out early, even
Early.
if you're not ready, because you guys are going to be honest and say, hey, like you might as well keep doing this for a little bit longer. Here's the tipping point for
Yep.
when you should be sending us your inventory. And that way I have a plan from the outset, as opposed to reaching out to you when I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to ship this stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's the most important thing is to come up with a thorough list of questions, and don't make your decision until you've had all of those questions answered.
Yeah.
And not just with your fulfillment company, but with your custom box company or other partners in your supply chain.
Yeah.
View it as a partnership and get all the information you need from that partnership before going live with it.
Do you have any stories that help people avoid mistakes that you think are too common or just didn't need to happen?
Some of the issues that entrepreneurs run into when they don't do their full research and all the variables involved in shipping and fulfillment, oftentimes they won't know the difference between the different tiers of shipping rates offered by the clients.
Sometimes the difference is like $5 a shipment or something.
More.
Okay,
Sometimes it's like 30, 40%. Yeah.
Because that could blow their unit economics. They could go
Absolutely.
from making money on an order to losing money on order.
Yep.
And I would come to you and I'd be like, George, why? Like, George, I'm losing money every
Right.
time you ship. And you would be like, Jesse, you should have researched dimensional weight shipping. And I'd be like, no, George, why? But it'd be better to just prevent that in the first place.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oftentimes another issue that I've seen is customers have their product and they expect to sell one product at a time. And so they figure out their shipping for that one product.
Okay.
They find out that people are ordering 2, 3, and 4, and that's a
Okay.
whole new box.
Yeah.
And we haven't worked with them, or they haven't come to us and said, hey, let's find the optimal way to ship this so we can
Okay.
keep the dimensional weight as low as possible
Okay.
and compact it, but also make sure that the product maintains the integrity in transit.
Yeah.
And another issue I think is researching what the insurance and the claims process is.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't happen often,
Yeah.
but packages do get lost.
So like, it's like this box is in this truck, and then this driver's like crazy, and then it's just like, you know, that one gets lost, right? And then this guy's like, I never had that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As unfortunate as it sounds, what Jesse just demonstrated will happen at some point.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. This is really fun.
It's been a pleasure.
And you guys are running an incredible company, so I really appreciate you joining us
Thank
today.
you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow, interesting. Very, very interesting. What a third-party logistic does. A lot of things. Guys, 2 or 3 participation. What called your attention from the video? What was the aspect that called your attention the most? What caught your attention?
I think the girl who talking a lot and don't give space to the expert to talk about the freight broker and selling all of that.
Okay. The man recommended something at the end, not to hire or not to start working with a third-party logistics if they answer your question or if they don't answer all your questions. At the end, he recommended
No question.
not to work with a third-party logistic if the third-party logistic doesn't answer all the questions that you have. Do you think you need to investigate a lot before hiring a company, a third-party logistic? Yeah, right. The experience and everything.
Yes.
That's what you're going to do right now. That's what you're gonna do right now. Okay. Let's go back over here. Well, let's see some aspects that are very necessary and important to understand. For example, let's watch a short video that talks about the LEED certification. LEED certification. The LEED certification, it is by the way, it is a permission third-party logistics need to have. If they have a warehouse, they need to have permissions. If they don't have a permission, it's difficult to work with them. This is one certification they need to have. Pay attention. What is that? Let's try to get it.
What is LEED? LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design and is a green building rating system that was released publicly by U.S. Green Building Council in 2000. LEED provides third-party verification for the design, construction, and operations of superior green buildings. There are 5 primary LEED rating system reference guides, and each is geared towards a specific project type. The LEED reference guide for building design and construction is appropriate for most new construction, in addition to school projects, core and shell buildings, and major renovations. Next, there's the LEED reference guide for interior design and construction, which focuses primarily on commercial interiors projects. Third is LEED for homes, which covers high-performance residences that are less than 4 stories. At a larger scale comes LEED for neighborhood development, which is set up to pair green building with smart growth and urbanism. And finally, there's LEED for existing buildings operations and maintenance, a system that helps building operators and owners minimize environmental impacts by maximizing operational efficiency. Buildings can receive one of 4 certification levels as a result of following the standards set forth by the LEED Green Building Rating Systems. These certification levels are Certified, Silver, Gold, and Platinum. While buildings can get LEED certified, people get LEED accredited. Well, what are the LEED credentials? First, you have LEED Green Associate, and then there's LEED AP, which stands for LEED Accredited Professional. Green Associate is the introductory level accreditation and signifies your general understanding of the primary LEED rating systems in addition to a handful of US GBC recommended readings. The more advanced LEED AP credential demonstrates that an individual is truly an expert in one or more of the LEED rating systems. So how can you get LEED accredited? There are a few different paths you can take to achieve LEED accreditation, and the route you take depends on whether or not you have experience working on a LEED registered project. If you do not have LEED project experience, you will need to start by either showing that you work in a sustainable field or by taking an educational course on green building.
Okay, basically is that, right? That the companies must need a LEED certification, something that certifies that they are ready to work, that they follow the rules, that they fulfill all the requirements to be working or having a building. Okay, let's continue with the next one. The next video, it's about freight forwarding. What is that? What's that? Pay attention.
What is a freight
2 or
forwarder
3
and
minutes,
what are
that's
the
all.
advantages of working with a freight forwarder? Freight forwarders act as an intermediary between the company who makes the shipment and the final destination for the goods. Although they do not carry out the shipments themselves, they offer different transport modes such as sea, ocean freight, rail freight, road transport and air freight shipment. Today we will discuss all about freight forwarder and its duties of freight forwarder and little bit history and the responsibility of a freight forwarder. The sponsor of this video is FNC Group, a leading international freight forwarders network with a coverage of over 100 countries. If you are a freight forwarder, to know more about FNC Network and its membership program, please visit the website www.fnc-group.com. To receive regular updates and information about freight forwarding, please like and subscribe our channel.
A freight forwarder, or forwarding agent, is a person or company that organizes shipments for individuals or corporations to get goods from the manufacturer or producer to a market, customer or final point of distribution.
My goodness, microphone off. Okay. It's a company that organizes what? The transportation of goods or products using heavy equipment, heavy, like what? Like airplanes, trains, trailers, right? Heavy transportation, and manages the logistics to move the products from the manufacturer, maybe the factory, to the consumer, right? To the customers, or from your warehouse to the different stores. Okay, basically that, right? I wanted you to get the ideas clear or clearer about those concepts. Okay. Right now we're gonna stop over here, guys, because tomorrow we're gonna have the quiz of unit 1 and 2, and you're going to have an oral activity as well. Right now, I want you to go to Schoology. Everybody go to Schoology, please. Quiz of verbs. Schoology. Very good. Let's see. Hmm. 1 second, guys. Hmm. No, I'm gonna create, guys, another group. Let's see. Unpublish members. Intermediate. Or 30. These exams are going to be in a different group. I'm gonna send you a link right now. But we are gonna be using the original, I mean the official group. The problem is that I cannot move my exams to this group because I have the exams in my personal Schoology. But I have already the exams prepared over here. Okay. This is the code. I'm gonna share the code in WhatsApp. Yes. And I'm gonna share the code also here in the chat of Zoom. This is the code that you're gonna use. There it goes. So what are you gonna do? Pay attention. Everybody click here. Everybody click here. Courses. Courses. You click courses. And you're going to find here a symbol that says plus. Plus. Can you share your screen, Alberto, so we can see it like a real example there? Or any other person? I don't know if Alberto can share it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, right now.
Very good. Click on, everybody pay attention to Alberto's screen. Courses. Click on courses, brother. And click on join a course. Excellent. Join a course. And now paste the access code. I sent in WhatsApp and in the chat of Zoom.
Okay.
Click on join. Good job. That's it. Very good. Look, intermediate 4, speak 8:30 to 10. English evaluations. Only exams. We're going to take here exams of verbs. Only that. Thank you, brother. Everybody, please join the group. Everybody, join the group. Everybody, please do me the favor. Join the group. Let's see this. We have
There
on
are
the
two
quiz.
carpets for
There are
the regular.
Yeah, everybody click on irregular verbs, please. Irregular verbs quiz. The green carpet or the green
Okay.
folder. Green folder. Green folder, everybody. And now, wait a minute. Click on quiz 1, irregular verbs, present, past, and past participle. Present, past, and past participle. 1 second, please. Okay, let me explain it to you. You're gonna have maximum 13 minutes. 13. If you see, you have the verbs in present already. You need to type the past, was, were, and the past participle, been. Continue, feed, fed, fed. Become, became, become. Only that. Okay, only that. Let's see. Yeah. From 1 to 50. Irregular verbs from 1 to 50. 12 minutes, no more. 12 minutes. Okay, 13 minutes. At the count of 3, everybody, please. Everybody. Lights, camera, action. Start the quiz. Start. 1, 2, 3, go.
Teacher, is it case sensitive?
For example?
Just a question. If I write everything in a lower case.
Yeah. Everything's lowercase, guys. Lowercase.
Okay.
Good job. But I'm
Teacher,
gonna
yo me
write it.
perdí.
But I'm gonna check it tomorrow. No problem. What is your question, Andrea?
Que yo me perdí
Okay, where are you now?
en la página principal de grupos. Bueno,
Can-
estoy en el grupo de
Can you share your screen?
intermedio. Ay, es que tengo un montón de cosas del trabajo abiertas.
Problem, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. No problem. No la vamos a juzgar.
Ay, aquí estoy.
Okay, click on courses, click on
O es
join a
otro.
course.
Yo pensé
El
que
que
era el
está ahí,
mismo.
no. Lo que pasa es que los exámenes de estos verbos en específico los tengo en otro school y no los puedo jalar para acá. Solo eso, nada más. Courses, join a course, ahí vemos el acceso that I sent in the link in WhatsApp and in the chat. Paste it, Andrea.
Teacher, I have a
Yes.
question. We have just 12 minutes to end the quiz now.
Yes, only that.
Okay.
Yo me perdí.
Okay, click over there. Now click on irregular verbs. And click on quiz 1, irregular verbs. So you have 13 minutes to finish. You need to write the past and the past parts. Okay, no problem.
Teacher, sorry, that quiz is for today, or if can I do tomorrow morning?
No problem. It's okay. You can take it after class tomorrow. No worries. It's
Okay,
online.
thank
It's
you.
online. But try to join to the other group, okay?
Yeah, teacher. I have the access.
Okay, very good, brother. Good luck.
Oh, teacher, I made a mistake with my computer. I clicked for error, enter, y iba por la mitad.
Oh, excellent. Good point. Please don't click on enter. Anybody, don't click on enter. Cindy, can you share your screen?
Of course, but
So I can help you out with that.
es que estoy en el celular y lo estoy haciendo en la computadora.
Ah, ok. Let me see.
Ajá.
Vamos a ver. Le voy a dar on submit.
Ok.
Ahí está, on submit. Tiene que irse to the same place where you clicked on start new item y ahí aparece que dice view submissions, creo que dice view submissions y le va a aparecer tus opciones. Tiene que darle en resume, si no me equivoco, resume para seguir en el mismo lugar donde estaba. Or send me a photo in WhatsApp.
Okay, teacher, okay.
Good. Okay, thank you very much for being in class, guys. I really appreciate. Tomorrow we take the regular verbs. Regular verbs. Hope you rest, study for the quiz, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Teacher,
Take care. Hello?
teacher, if we can, if the time is over for the quiz now, we can still finish.
Yeah, right now continue. Right now
Okay.
continue until you finish. The class is over, but you continue.
Okay.
Okay? Good. See you later.
Bye.